working with the media is sometimes a challenge. They're a very powerful tool and a very powerful communications tool to get your message out to a wide and large number of people.
That's Dr. Alexander Eastman, a member of the Trauma and Burn Department of Parkland Hospital in Dallas, an officer with the Dallas Police Department, and a member of media relations for both teams. On July 7th, following a tragedy in the city of Dallas, Dr. Eastman found himself in the operating room, in the field, and in front of the camera, hoping to distribute information and start healing the community. As incidents of tragedy and crisis have become all too common in this day and age, one begins to wonder, how is media involved in these mass shootings, these crashes, and these events in the community that are cause for both outrage and tears? When asked if individuals had been affected by a community tragedy, 80% of individuals surveyed said they were at least somewhat affected. Most commonly, individuals reported an emotional reaction to the tragedy. Interestingly, less than 30% of individuals surveyed felt that the media fully covered the events that happened with enough effort and airtime, while over half of individuals did feel that the story was portrayed accurately. Dr. Eastman had these things to say on the media's role in a community tragedy, the decision makers who work with the media, and his own role with the media and how it influences him.
Everybody's got a job to do. The media has a job to do as well. But we hope that they're respectful enough of people's privacy when it comes to their medical information not to ask. And if they aren't, then we remind them that the information they're asking for is someone's protected health information. So most of the time there's an agency head, a chief or a hospital CEO, some head of the group that's going to make the final decision. But we have professionals, the public information officers, who are their entire job is to help get the media the information they need. And so between your agency chief and the public information officer, those decisions are made. And it's a high profile job because of the nature of what we do, so you end up talking to the media quite a bit. But no, it doesn't change. When I'm responding to the situation like the 7th, or whether I'm in the operating room in Parkland, you focus on the duties at hand and you don't worry about the media at that point. That's not the time. I mean, I think that the media is a necessary partner in public safety in a city like Dallas and in this country. So we have got to make sure that we work well together, and I anticipate I think we have so far in my time here, and I think we will as we move forward.
Further interviews with another member of the Dallas Police Department, Detective Sergio Betancourt, had a slightly different take on media. During a phone interview with Detective Betancourt, he said that he does not believe the media always has the community's well-being first in mind, and even on rare occasion, they can cause fear in citizens' minds and even incite panic. He went on to say that while he does not believe the media is inherently a bad entity, he thinks that their priorities do not always match up to their level of influence they exert on the community, especially from a moral standpoint. As we all continue on as members in our own communities, we need to keep in mind that a tragedy could always occur. Media will always play a large role in how we and our fellow men interpret the tragedy. As media literate members of society, keep in mind the influence that media can have during and following a community tragedy.